Hi everyone, welcome back to Toddlers to Tassels, and today we are going to talk about Fortnite and just why my family is not allowed to play that video game. So stay tuned if you want to know why. So, back in early winter, my children were coming home obsessing about this new game that was out that everyone was playing, that everyone had. And you know how that can be as parents. You're just kind of like, okay, well, we'll see. Or sometimes you just give in and you're like, oh, that's fine. Well, I guess if other people's parents are fine with it, I should be too. And you just go ahead and, download that game or whatever it is onto their device and you don't think much about it. Well, I was just something that was kind of piquing my curiosity about this thing called Fortnite. I asked the boys to explain it to me a little bit, and it sounded a lot like a little Call of Duty type thing, which my kids are not allowed to play. I was skeptical at first, and I just kind of kept trying to push them off and not let them really engage with it or anything. And so, but they kept coming home and said, I gotta play Fortnite. All my friends have it. They play it on the bus. They play it at school. They play it. So after some discussion with my husband, I finally agreed with him that we could download it onto a gaming system at the house and we could watch it together, that we could play it together. We could sit down and see what this big deal was about Fortnite. So we did a little experiment. It lasted for probably about 2 weeks. I let them play, and it was really interesting as we were beginning to watch the boys play it that they were just getting mean with each other. And so I said, okay, I'm just going to keep an eye on this. Well, then one day I'm watching them play, and all of a sudden I see their character is chasing another character with a hatchet. I thought to myself, I said, there's no way. They're really chasing someone down with a hatchet. And it just gave me great pause. And it was after that that we just had to sit down and have a discussion with them and talk to them and decide with them as a family that even though everybody else was playing Fortnite, we were not going to be a part of it. And here's why. As Christians, as believers, we're called to be different. Our standards are not that of the world. If you talk about movies, just because I have a 17-year-old, do I let him watch R-rated movies? No. Do I let my 13-year-old watch PG-13 movies? Most of the time, no. And if we do, we view them first. We check all the parenting reviews. There's plenty of different sites out there that give great reviews on those. But we're called to be different. We live by the rule that what you put in your mind is what you're going to get out of it. Once you see something, you can never unsee it. Once you hear something, you can never unhear it. So even the music that we listen to, we have to be careful with those words and the message that it's saying, because you're never going to unhear it. Anything visual, a movie, a magazine, a video game, whatever, you can never unsee that. And so these video game creators decide to make a child's version of Call of Duty, if you will, and think that it's okay by kind of dumbing the animation down on it, making it cartoonish, not showing blood, not showing gore. But the bottom line of the game is to eliminate, in their words, basically kill the other people, and you win by being the last person not killed. So how is that okay? It's not okay. It's not okay to just give them the remote and say, sure, go play this game where you're killing everybody. I am just sharing that as my heart and my opinion that Fortnite is not okay for our family. But I just kept hearing from parents after parents about how Fortnite was this great game and it teaches team building and it teaches this. And I'm left so confused and so perplexed. I just had to speak out about it and let you know what I think about it. So those are my 2 cents on Fortnite. I am that mom. I'm not cool. I'm not popular with the kids. Don't really care because they're my kids. And that is my responsibility to raise them the way that I see fit. So Hope you all have a blessed day. Feel free to share comments below. Talk to y'all later.